Welcome to Influence Game.
What's up, gamers? Today I will be showing you how to build items for Warrior in Smite. But before we get started, please smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to see new upcoming exclusive videos from our channel.
Today, we become legends.
Now let's get started. The build we are looking at today consists of Warrior's Blessing, Warrior Tabby, Gladiator Shield, Breastplate of Valor, Oni's Hunter's Garb, Bulwark of Hope, and late game we will be switching out Warrior's Blessing for Mantle of Discord. This is a well-rounded build of power, physical and magical protection, health and mana, and crowd control reduction. These items will make it easy to deal and sustain a fair amount of damage in the middle of combat, just as a warrior likes to do. Now, by popular request among subscribers, I will be using King Arthur for the purpose of this video. Let's begin. First, we will go into the character menu and open up the item builder menu. Now let's clear out these items and start from scratch. The first item we will use is Warrior's Blessing. This item gives you additional health, a slight reduction of all damage taken, 40 health and mana restored upon damaging an enemy god with a 10-second cooldown. Dealing damage to an enemy god provides 1 stack once every 10 seconds. Getting a kill or assist will grant you 3 stacks, and at 15 stacks, Warrior's Blessing evolves, gaining additional physical and magical protection. The second item we will build now is Warrior's Tabby. These boots will give you a raise in your physical power and movement speed, so you can move quicker and deal more damage early game. For the next item, pick up Gladiator Shield. This shield grants you physical power, protection, and cooldown reduction. This item's passive states that anytime you hit an enemy god with an ability, you are healed for 2.5% of your maximum health and mana. This can only trigger once per god hit per ability. Next, we will build Breastplate of Valor to gain more physical protection, mana regeneration, and further reduce our cooldowns. Next is Oni Hunter's Garb, which gives you health, magical protection, mana regeneration, and crowd control reduction. This item's passive states that for each enemy god within 55 units of you will gain a stack of 3% damage mitigation. This will cap at 3 stacks. Our next item is Bulwark of Hope. This item will give us more magical protection, more health, and more crowd control reduction so that we can wade through the heat of battle successfully. This item's passive states that when you take damage and you are below 30% health, you gain a shield with health equal to 150 plus 10 per player level for 20 seconds. This can only occur once every 60 seconds. And finally, our last item, Mantle of Discord. Mantle of Discord will give us more physical protection, magical protection, and cooldown reduction. This item's passive states that if you take damage below 30% health, you unleash a shockwave that stuns all enemies within a range of 20 units for 1 second and gain crowd control immunity for 1 second. This effect can only trigger once every 90 seconds. What we will do late game is remove Warrior's Blessing from our build and replace it with Mantle of Discord. Once you have all your items complete in your main build, it is always a good idea to pick up relics and consumables. For relics on a warrior, I would recommend picking up purification beads. Using this item removes crowd control effects and makes you immune to new ones for 2 seconds. This relic has a cooldown of 160 seconds. Once you reach the middle of your match, I would suggest buying the upgraded version of this item for 500 gold, which will reduce the cooldown to only 150 seconds, so you can pop it more often. After you pick up the beads, I suggest getting Heavenly Wings as your second relic. Using this item increases the movement speed of all allied gods within 55 units by 20% for 5 seconds, and makes them immune to slows. The cooldown on this item is 140 seconds. The upgraded version of this item also grants you haste, causing allied gods to be immune to basic attack movement penalty as well. The consumables you will pick up at the start of the match are healing and mana potions. Late game, you can also pick up some power potions like Potion of Physical Might. The healing potion heals 250 health over 25 seconds, whereas the mana potion heals 150 mana over 25 seconds. Now that we have completed our build, let's check it out in an arena match with King Arthur. Let's start our first couple items, and head over to the jungle buffs. It is always a good idea to try to pick up the red damage buff if you can, but usually the assassin likes to pick this one up. Hunters usually will pick up the purple attack speed buff, but in this match, he doesn't. So I will be taking it at the start of the game. This buff increases attack speed by 15%, magical basic attack damage by 15, and physical basic attack damage by 12, and the buff will last for 2 minutes. Immediately head over to mid lane to grind gold by killing minions and assisting your teammates. Now that we have enough gold, let's head back to the fountain and complete Warrior Tabby. Now return to mid lane and continue grinding minions or securing an early game kill to gain more gold and work towards building Gladiator Shield. Remember to pick up buffs when they regenerate before the enemy team notices they are back, because they may try to come and steal them or gank you while you're over there. When you have enough gold, start building up Breastplate of Valor for some extra tankiness. If the enemy team is not paying attention like in this video, take the damage buff from them. This buff increases physical and magical damage by 20%, plus 10 magical power and plus 5 physical power for 2 minutes. Next we will work up on Oni Hunter's Garb, and really start waging war on the enemy.
Hail to the king! May fate be on our side.
Next start working on Bulwark of Hope and see how well we work.
'Tis no problem.
Finally, sell Warrior's Blessing, as it is only meant to be a starter item, and replace it with Mantle of Discord. Now at full build, we are putting out a decent amount of power, and we are very tanky, so we can sustain damage longer. With enough practice and a little luck, you can secure a game-winning kill, just as I've done here. As you can see, we finished the game with 12 kills, 1 death, and 19 assists. So I'd say this was a job well done, but for King Arthur, it's just another day away from the round table. Thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like on this video, and don't forget to click that notification bell for more exclusive gameplays and Smite builds. Comment down below and let me know what type of build video or what type of character you'd like to see in the next video. Also, drop a like on our Facebook page at facebook.com/influencegames.